Hey guys, this is Chaitanya Velhal here, and I'm the founder and head coach at Power Peaks Athlete Lab. Today we are going to discuss a proper indoor training setup. If you have just started indoor training and you're new to it, this is the perfect video for you. Now, obviously, as we are today, there's a whole lockdown happening, there's a pandemic around the world, and we can't go cycle outside. Too bad, but cycling should not stop. So get yourself a trainer, and if you don't know what trainer to get, we have a video on that, so please do check out our channel to understand which trainer is the best one for you. Now coming back, I'm going to talk about how I have set up my indoor training, the whole pain cave. We will talk about each one of them, about why you need each of those stuff and how to make it the most comfortable for you. So for the setup today, I have my Merida Walk TT bike, which I put on the Tax indoor trainer. It's a Tax Neo. Now it's a direct drive. Obviously you can use any bike and any trainer which are compatible with each other for your indoor training workouts. Okay, so the most important thing to know when you train indoors is to keep yourself cool. So when you cycle outdoors, you create a lot of drag, there's a lot of wind that is coming your way, which helps in the evaporation of all the sweat when you're working out. So, but it does not happen indoors, there is no wind. So you have to have a fan directed directly towards you, so to wick off all that sweat and to keep yourself dry and from over sweating. Very, very important. So today I'm using a ceiling fan, but I would recommend a pedestal fan which is directly turned into your direction. Some people even use two to help keep them cool. Now, moving on the same topic of sweat, you will find yourself that you will actually sweat a little more because of the whole indoor conditions. So it's very important to have a towel right here on your handlebar so that all the sweat that drips off you gets collected into the towel, and this towel will prevent it from seeping onto the bike. Now, sweat which has a lot of different salts and it's a little acidic, it is very corrosive. It may even chip off the paint of your bike or damage carbon fiber material. So do not forget your towel, maybe carry multiple ones if you're going to do a long or a hard session. Then you might even probably get a sweat guard that is available in the market if you have a very good bike or very expensive equipment. What I also do is keep a sweat mat or a trainer mat so that all the sweat that flies off me is still collected and prevents it damaging the floor or staining the floor as well. Now that we are talking about sweat, you will generate a lot of sweat indoors, and you will generate it from all parts of the body, right from your foot all the way to the top. So one, I wear a cap to prevent the sweat from coming onto my face. So any kind of headgear that will help is good. If you want to have socks, do wear socks. I'm used to, as a triathlete, I'm used to go without socks, so I'm fine with that. What is essential here is that the groin area will also sweat a lot and may cause irritation and sweating. So in case if you're doing a lot of hard work, a big long ride, I would recommend you to apply some coconut oil or anti-chafe cream if you have in your nether area, and that will help chafing. It will help you prevent any chafing in that area. Also, when you train indoors, there is no coasting involved, so you pedal a lot more as compared to outdoors. So again, it's very important that you apply these kind of lubricants to prevent chafing from happening. It's a very, very common problem that people have while training indoors. Then the other important stuff to have is this table right in front of you, which helps me have access to all the stuff that I will need during training. Now, what do I need during training? Obviously, when you cycle, you need to have your nutrition and hydration to help you keep going, right? So, as you can see, I not only have one bottle on my frame, I have some extra bottle for my long rides. And along with that, I'll have calories in form of gels, and I'll even have some salts to prevent myself from cramping. We have looked at what all the stuff that you will be needing. Do not forget the first and foremost thing of training indoors is the whole structured aspect of it. When you train indoors, you can train very precisely and you can have proper structured plans, which I've been doing and even my students are doing, and it has shown us results. So a big thing of indoor training is to calculate and measure. So one of the main things that I always use indoors is to have my Garmin, which is connected to my indoor trainer for power, and even my heart rate, which is the strap that I'm wearing right now. All these will give me the data which is helpful for me to understand where I currently stand in terms of my fitness and performance. And knowing this will help me get better. So now other advantage of doing indoor training is that you can really go hard, do all of efforts without worrying any oncoming traffic or without having anxiety about any kind of stray cattle or animal coming your way. So just keep your head down and go out hard. Now last but not the least, having a computer really helps, a computer or any kind of screen. So on my long easy rides, I usually put on a movie or some series to help me pass the time. Or on my hard days, I'll use the different kind of cycling softwares to help me train and stay motivated. Like I'm doing Zwifting right now, and it just helps me do a lot of different climbs and find different routes, and I don't get bored. So guys, that was all about training indoors. You have seen my setup. Now you should be ready to start your own indoor training. I agree it can be hard and sometimes even boring, but trust me, the performance gains that you get from this is amazing. I would not trade this for anything else. Definitely it will also reduce a lot of outdoor dangers and risk when you train indoors. Now, if you're not very sure of what kind of workouts you should do or how you should do it, please just send us a message. We can get on call and we can help you come up with a plan specifically tailor made for you, and use this time constructively to work on your weaknesses. Right? So now you're ready and let's do this. So I'm going to do my workout now and I'll catch you guys later.